down, success, failure, all that stuff. We've been through it.
They've been pumping out hits for literally decades, even before they realized their success.
We were young. We were trying to meet our favorite boy bands.
It's hard to believe we were dancing and singing to their music through our adolescence and theirs.
We've been doing this for 31 years. It's great, but yeah, I mean, physically, we've been doing it. You can feel it, but mentally, we still feel great.
This is SWV, Sisters with Voices, on The Pulse. Guys, welcome to The Pulse. So yes, things look a little bit different today. We're doing some construction, some improvements in our Pulse studio. Stay tuned, some big things are coming. So we had to move to a little bit of a different environment because we have got a cool interview today. They're people who in a lot of ways may have been the voice of certainly my adolescence, my childhood, my college years, whatever, and yours as well. Almost 30 million albums sold. One of the top 20 girl groups of all time. I know you know a little weak, little right here, SWU to the V. SWV joins us on The Pulse. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I gotta tell you, I normally don't embarrass myself in interviews, but the whole time we were waiting to start the interview, I'm sitting there singing your songs. And then the interview, you guys pop up on the screen, and I'm going, oh God, this is about to get bad. So you didn't hear that, right?
No, we didn't hear you.
No.
Fun stories. Obviously, I kind of grew up listening to your music. We were peers. I'm sitting there, asking somebody to dance, listening to Weak. What's it like having that type of career, and now you're kind of going back, doing the tours again with people going, oh my God, I've been singing your music my whole life?
Well, I can say my knees feel like they're 31. We've been doing this for 31 years. It's great, but yeah, I mean, physically, we've been doing it. You can feel it, but mentally, we still feel great.
Our fans are getting younger and younger all the time.
And you have to just give the 90s respect. That was the last great era. You had the 80s, you had the 70s. The 90s was just the culmination of everything that all the people before us put together, and we just exploded with it. And me personally, I'll never love another genre or decade more than the 90s.
Me neither.
Was there ever a point where you kind of realized, I mean, you're singing it, you're doing it, when you realized and went, wow, we're selling millions of albums. People know our stuff. We all right.
I think when anybody appreciates something that you've done, especially music, when we came out with so many people coming out at the same time.
Girl groups too.
But yeah, like girl groups are really popping, so we were just happy to be one of them, and for us to be able to come this far, it's been great.
So there wasn't one of those moments, because you talk about all those girl groups, but you still managed to distinguish yourself. And again, I went back and looked. You're top 20 selling girl groups of all time now. That had to be oh my God.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
sometimes some people just don't even realize that. It goes right over their head. I mean, it's so good to hear that. That's kind of dope. It keeps us smiling.
Sometimes I don't think we realize how popular we are until people really tell us, because from the moment we started, everything just kind of happened so fast. So you don't really have time to like check stats and all of that stuff. But to be here like 31 years later and still be one of the top 20 is just, man, you can't ask for anything better.
So you didn't even realize that level of impact. What was it like kind of being SWV when you started doing this, doing the tours, working with everybody singing your song?
We didn't know what we were doing. We were just living and having a good time with privileges.
Young.
Right.
So you really didn't have that star moment. You really were just in it to get out there and sing and tour and do your thing.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how it started, right? We
We were
wanted to
young.
sing.
Yeah, we were young. We were trying to meet our favorite boy bands. Like we didn't really think.
I don't think we expected to be as big as we have become.
No, not at all.
So now you said what, 31 years you've been doing this?
Yes,
31 years.
October 27th will be 31 years.
Oh my God. Well, congratulations. But when you hear that and look back on that, that's got to feel good. That's impressive. Like, what's your reflection on 31 years?
Ups, downs, success, failure, all that stuff. We've been through it. You can't live 31 years in one genre without having ups, downs, ebbs and flows. So of course, we are like, ecstatic about it. We're about to start this new tour after 31 years, and we're still at the top on the billboards, on the headlines of the tour. So we can't complain about nothing. Every time you ask a question, how you feel? Happy, super happy.
Yeah.
So how did this? You're in Philly August 6th, but the tour is starting. You're going, nationally, going all over the place. How did this tour with Jodeci come together?
Well, look, we fit with Jodeci. We figured it would be a great option for us to do, and we don't mind being out there with Jodeci and Drew Hill. We literally, all of us grew up together in this industry, so we're gonna have so much fun, just so much fun.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's Jodeci, SWV right here.
In the house, we about to put it down. This is our first time touring with Jodeci. Is it our first time with Jodeci? Yeah,
touring with them, but we've done shows with.
Right, yeah, so this will be fun. This is gonna be fun hanging out with the fellas. We're the only girls on the tour.
As usual.
We're gonna run it.
Yeah, that's right.
You've had various stages throughout your career, making music, touring from different times, but you still love this.
How can you not love touring? It's so much fun. First of all, you get the best sleep on the buses.
Oh, yeah.
Get your little weighted blanket and a nice pillow. You get the best sleep ever, especially those long rides. I enjoy them so much.
We had a couple of the guys from New Edition on the show when they just got finished doing their touring, and they were explaining the differences touring then and touring now. They said that now they go up to their hotel room and get some sleep and put on some icy hot, and what have you. How do you expect things to be changing?
We're not there yet.
How to what?
How do you expect things to be changing from the last tour when you were, you're all established in your life now. You said you were just trying to meet boy bands then.
Now we're mothers, married, everything. So it's a little different for us now. We go to our room, we go to sleep. I don't use icy hot. I got the stronger one called Pensad. That's what I use. I'm getting deep into them epidermis.
We definitely going to sleep though.
Yeah, you get a lot of sleep, and of course you catch up on phone calls and everything, and just kind of touch base and check on the family. Yeah, so that's what it's about, and just kind of sleep and prepare ourselves for what we have to do on stage.
Coming up, they were stars long before the rise of social media. And that's probably a good thing.
I do not like when people get into our business. I don't like when people think they know our business and choose to try to tell people what our business is. I think that's so rude and disrespectful.